What is the ABC data analysis and how can I use it to help me better understand behavior in the children that I work with or my own children? My name is Tara Warwick. I'm an occupational therapist with over 20 years of experience working with children with challenges with their behavior. So let's dive into this crucial tool to help you understand and address challenging behaviors called the ABC analysis. So what is it? ABC stands for antecedent, behavior, and consequence. This method helps us understand the context of behavior, why it might be happening, and how we can intervene more effectively. So let's break it down. Let's first do the A. Antecedent is what happens right before the behavior occurs. It can include anything from a specific instruction, maybe a change in the environment, maybe an interaction with another person. B is the actual behavior we're observing. It could be described clearly and specifically. For example, instead of saying acting out, we might say he threw an item. C is our consequence. This is what happens immediately after the behavior. So not thinking consequence as good or bad, thinking of consequence as an event. It could be a reaction from a teacher, maybe a change in the environment, or self-soothing action from the individual. It's just what happens after, what is the event that happens after the behavior. So to illustrate this, let's go through an example. Imagine a student, Alex, who has challenging behavior of yelling in class. Here's how we might look at the ABC to help better understand Alex's behavior. The antecedent, the teacher asks Alex to complete a math worksheet. The behavior, Alex yells loudly. The consequence, the teacher allows Alex to take a break from the worksheet. By collecting this data over several instances, we might start noticing a pattern. Perhaps Alex yells whenever we give him a challenging task, and the consequence is he gets a break from the task. So now that we have our ABC data, what's next? Our goal is to use this information to create effective interventions. So we're using this data to think, what is Alex trying to tell us that he can't, other than through his challenging behavior? And how can we change our intervention, maybe what we're doing before or what we're doing after, or maybe we're going to teach Alex a different skill to use instead of yelling. So let's think about a few different strategies. Maybe we adjust the antecedents. So we look at adjusting the difficulty of the task to gradually build his tolerance and skills. So maybe we adjust the antecedent. Maybe we think about teaching Alex a different way to ask for help or for a break. So we give power to when he raises his hand and say, I need help, or when he gives the teacher a break card and says, I need a break. We reinforce that behavior versus the yelling. Okay, the other thing we might do is we might reinforce the positive behaviors like staying on tasks. So instead of waiting until he yells to give him a break, we're going to reward him for completing his math quickly. Okay, so we're giving him access to preferred activities quicker. So some key tips for effective ABC data analysis. Number one, be consistent. Take that data consistently over time to identify patterns. Number two, be specific. Use clear and specific descriptions for the antecedents, behaviors, and consequences. And number three, collaborate. Work with other educators, therapists, family members to gather as much comprehensive data as you can. So that's a summary for the ABC data. Follow me for more tips. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe and comment anything else you would like to see. And thank you for your support.